Okay, let's check the slug marker real quick. Oh, hey guys, it's gotten real cold again up here. But it's well worth it. Let me tell you, got a lot of customers just stopping by. Okay, I've maybe been exaggerating it just a little since I've been waiting here a little while. I could guess, but you are buying anything? We got 36 coin. Oh, we could probably do some dope. This is the last one. We can buy a couple pieces of stardust. We got 32 left. Plus 3. Ooh, I like that. Or we can spread it out and just... Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to spread it out. Or we got another 16 one. Nah, it's 18. 16. Let's do some doping. And we are broke again. You dope indeed. You guys have a good day out there. Okay, so one more chance. Before the Liberation Rite, do you want to practice once more with Tizio, or say, nope, you failed, go on to Liberation Rite? I feel like this might be one of the last chances, but I actually have no idea. Because Tizio 101 is kind of hard to work with. It's funny, his exploding ability is interesting, but the cooldown is a little slow, probably because I don't have any abilities yet. And also at the same time, it's like he's not as quick as Rukey or Sir Gilman. Okay, you guys want to practice again? Alright, we'll try again with Tizio to see if we do any better. You bring me reprieve from solitude. What seek you in exchange? You need not ask me twice. Simply verify which one of yours shall be the subject of my scrutiny. We should see if you can do any better than last time, though. I somehow doubt it. Okay. Let me think if I can think of any different strategies. At least we won't have to suffer through her yelling at us again. Okay, that was almost a plan. Yeah, gotcha. Alright. I was so close. Let's see. Come on. Dropped. Come on. I was so close. So close. Yeah.
Boom shakalaka!
Okay, we just gotta make one more score. Okay, we did it. All right, that was a success. Tree. Tizio is excited to have completed Sandra's challenge and awaits her approval. Alright, thank you, Dio. Yeah, the cooldown is still in effect. A worthwhile effort, Imp. Your performance was sufficient, and you passed my test. Your predecessor may well have approved. Thus, congratulations are in order, to you and to your lovely reader. Now, farewell. We could have had a fanfare, but you got greedy for a jam. Okay. Reek! Tizio is happy to be back and wonders what it is Sandra granted you. You take a closer look at the new artifact in your possession. You received Hyub's wing for completing Tizio's shroud. Rank 7 legendary talisman. Tizio's flutter and zip abilities cost less stamina than usual. That's actually a pretty good artifact. Okay. Let's equip that on him before we forget. Did he have one here? Okay, that was 2 quickness. But this will give him stamina. Okay, now let's head to Liberation Rite. It was a great idea for trying Tizio again. Thanks, guys. The time has come again to deliver one of your fellow exiles to the homecoming in the Commonwealth, lest your adversaries, the fate, achieve the same instead. The lone minstrel has returned and approaches as you await a signal from the stars. There's something that I wish to ask you, reader. Something which, ordinarily, would not be my place to discuss in any detail. Oh boy, I don't like where this is going, guys. You have observed the stars. If you do not mind my asking you in such a direct manner, how many Liberation Rites are you supposing yet remain? Have you deduced how many Liberation Rites are still to come? Okay, so we got 3 choices. Is this the very last? Perhaps the lone minstrel asked the leading question to break the news to you this is to be your final stand. 2 remain, including this one now. The rate at which the stars are vanishing, the cycle is hastening, and leads you to only one conclusion. You have not spared it any thought. The stars and future Liberation Rites be damned. What matters is what happens here and now. So, you want to say one more? Anybody else want to take a vote? I'm torn between this is the very last and you have not spared it any thought. I mean, we cheated by looking up the number of rights. You haven't spared it a thought. Okay. I haven't seen Magna in a while, so I'm going to assume he stepped out. So again, we have the tiebreaker in the form of this quarter. So heads for one more and tails for you haven't spared it a thought. Okay. And let's see. And I got tails again. We haven't thought about it at all. You make no attempts to guess at the number of remaining Liberation Rites, for you have more immediate concerns, but the lone minstrel only shakes his head. I see. I thought there was something you had wished to know, though perhaps not knowing is just as well. My only wish is that you and the Nightwings yet make the most of your remaining time together, thus. As to what shall happen once the final Liberation Rite is ended, we shall soon find out. But lo, it seems we were called upon once more. Look forth. Alright, ignore all those stars. I forgot to check how far we are along the plan.
I would ask that you think back for just a moment, if you please. When you first looked upon the Book of Rites, think back upon the words that it revealed. Oblige the voice that tells you more. Oblige the voice that tells you more.
I call BS.
Would that the scribes were here among us still. I would not sing your praises to them, rest assured. I trust that you shall savor this occasion. You shan't have to oblige me for much longer.
The pyre is burned and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. I concur. The pyre is burned and each of the triumvirates is present and prepared. Then, anointed one of the faith, come forth now and declare yourself, and pay any respect you have unto your adversaries, the Nightwings. Oh, Dalbert. The old bent-curved Dalbert steps forward and struggles for a moment with his mask. Greetings, good heralds. I am called Dalbert Oldheart. It is the greatest honor of my many years to stand up upon the sacred site upon which the 8 scribes first anointed these glorious proceedings. Nightwings, we are honored to be in your presence once more. Father, they are our adversaries, not our hosts. We need not to be so gentle with them. They shall do their utmost to keep you from your freedom. Dalbert, your son speaks out of turn. Control him. My sincerest apologies for his unnecessary outburst. Almer, please, we have worked toward this opportunity and we must make the most of it. He puts his mask back on. My son and I stand ready to begin. Alright, he's got a quick team. Nightwings, your choice. In whose name shall you conduct this Liberation Rite? I wish you the wisdom of the scribes in making your choice, reader. And I wish you to come prepared with our song with me, Tarek.
Whom shall you attempt to send home this time?
Okay, so the only ones... Oh, wow. So we got 3 choices this time. So we got Sir Gilman, Bertrude, and good old Rukey. Basically, once again, our best players. So, guys, I'll let my choice be known. As much as I hate to lose Rukey because he is my best boy, I feel like it'd be fitting to send him along with the first 3 to find us. Basically, him, Jodario, and Headwind. I think out of the 3 to be set free, it would be best for the original trio to do it. I mean, we already sent Pamitha along, but that's just my choice. Okay, and looks like you guys are in agreement with me. All dogs go to heaven. I'm not sure I would call the Commonwealth heaven. But alright, we shall do this for Rukey. Because we'll still have Bertrude, Sir Gilman, and Bay is pretty quick. She's not as good as Headwind, but she's close. And we still have Tizio. Good choice there, sister. Though if I get out of here, I don't know what you're going to do without me.
Who shall be at his side?
Okay, let's take Sir Gilman again, because he's got the Ashen Coal.
Sir Gilman.
Such is an honor for this night to strive on behalf of the good Rukey. See, even Sir Gilman thinks he's a good boy. And we're going to go with Bertrude again.
Bertrude.
We shall lend our support to that one then. Alright, these guys are going to be quick. Hopefully we can do this. Hopefully we can do this, guys. We give thanks to have this opportunity to face you, O Nightwings. Now let us strive to our fullest capability, with honor and with grace. Save your strength for the right, Father, and the voyage home. Let this be our final battle against them.
Commence.
Yeah, alright. You can do this, Almer. I believe you, and so do the scribes. What the hell, bae? You're on the wrong team. Wait, what? What is it you're talking about? This is Liberation Rite. What are you doing? Bae pulls at her mask. I knew Bae was going to show up. Damn it, Bae. I think you're my friend, Almer, and so I am hoping for the best for you and for your father. He believes in you, and so do I. But we have to do our very best as well. And I know we can all prevail, only the Fate or the Nightwings, but not both. Not both. Almer looks on in stunned silence. The outburst seems to have disarmed everyone. We all had to do our very best, and then scribes, they're going to watch over us and make everything okay. You'll see, Almer, you'll see. She puts her bass mask on as Liberation Rites continue. Whether her words fluster your adversaries or embolden them, you cannot tell. Oh, too fast.
He's heating up!
Hear us now, O noble drummer, for we beseech you. Surely we cannot prevail without your aid. If you ever heard my prayers, I beg of you, please smile upon us now. And whether his prayers to the scribes or simply from Dalber's resolve, something comes over your fellow exiles here. If they are banished now, they shall soon not return. Ah, crap. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Oh boy. That. Woo. Oh man. Oh wow. Alright, this one is good. Oh, wow. Alright, well these guys are bringing it this time. This is going to be tough. Oh wow, I can... Excellent victory. Alright, we still got some fight left in us. Ooh.
Seize the orb.
Did we get it? Okay, we are close. Wow, one.
Once more like that, and we are finished here. Red,
Oh boy.
wherever did the Nightwings?
Wow, look at that cooldown.
Their aim was true, and thus
Wow.
fire wanes.
Wow, I cannot.
Rukey.
I can do anything about that one. Wow.
An unimpressive thrust, but
Alright, we just got. Wow.
now then.
Alright, we got. Wow, I thought I had it.
Nightwings. Oof.
Wow.
A devious
I thought I had it, guys.
That's it.
Got it. Got it this time.
It is at last.
Alright, we did it.
The blasted Nightwings proved their worth. Rather convincingly, I must admit.
Thank you, Dio.
Thus ends the Liberation Rite. And thus, the scribes have chosen the exile appointed by the Nightwings shall be
I was getting a little worried there.
absolved
Yeah.
of all misdeeds. Return to glory in the Commonwealth.
Oh, we made it somehow.
Adversary and all others shall remain to carry out their rightful sentences.
Alas, my son, once more it seems I have failed you. Father, wait. What good is freedom to us anyway if we would be apart? So, what now? I guess I'm just supposed to jump into this waterfall thing back here, and then that's it. Home free. Home free. Something comes over him then. Now listen to me, chums. Don't any of you go thinking that you're going to miss me, yeah? You're going to do just fine, even without old Rukey Greentail there to keep an eye out all the time. Even though the rest of you are just a bunch of slowpokes and all that. Me, I'm going to be so busy drinking myself silly on the Commonwealth stock, so I'm sure I'm soon going to forget each and every one of you. But just in case I don't, you be sure to stop by and visit me if you get back here too. Just look for Mama Greentail's shop, right in the heart of town. You can't miss it. So yeah, stop by, say hi, and you know. Now, I think I gotta go, so, excuse me. He drops into the shimmer pool and disappears within, although you can still hear him going on about something. Whoa, let me tell you, this is weird in here. Hey, it's starting. Oh, wait! Rukey earned back his freedom. May he return in glory.
Godspeed, Rukey Greentail. The cycle of the rites is nearly...
Time to drink to victory. We will miss you, goodest boy. We will indeed. The dog went to heaven. Well, look at it like this. No matter which one went, a dog would have gone to heaven. Alright. Father, wait! Calm yourself, my son. The Liberation Rite is ended. But no, how can you be so calm, even now, after what happened? At least Rukey is happy. Did you strive this night with all your heart, Almer? Yes, but it was not enough. It was not enough. No, my son, it was enough. It was more than enough. Father. Okay. So I have no idea what's going to happen at this point. We've freed ourselves a goodest boy. Return to the wagon after having prevailed against the fate and the Liberation Rite. Such a glorious night this turned out to be. With that, we made good of all such incidents. Succeed in liberating Rukey, who returned to the Commonwealth in glory. And with that, all of our best players are gone. Okay, Dio, I will see you when you get back. The last night of the star shines above us. At this point, what is to become of our plan need to be the subject of our speculation. I trust that we'll learn the outcome soon enough. The plan has a 75% chance of success, which is pretty good. So, I mean, it's a lot better than it was looking earlier at like in the low 40s. Our actions to this point shall pave the way, perhaps our faith as well. So let's focus on this. We stand upon the brink of the last turn of the cycle of the rites. Soon we'll have a final chance to get one of you home. Now, reader, up for a little less stargazing? Let's see where in the downside we shall be returning. Okay, so that's a little stargazing, not a little less stargazing. Let's see where in the downside you shall be returning for these final rites. Turn toward the darkness and look upon the last few stars too stubborn to relinquish their light. Describe stars yet burn for you atop the sacred mountain. We'll determine where they lead. Okay, so we have... We have 3 choices. Well, we did 6 Liberation Rites. It says there's 1 remaining. I don't know if that's 6... I heard it was 6 Liberation Rites total, so I don't know if that was a lie or this is the final battle. It says our next... if the way things are stand now, the next person people will face will be the Pyre Hearts. Those quick worms. Okay, so we have several choices. Okay, there we go. So do you guys want to face the Tempers at the Midnight Star? Do you want to fight the Pyre Hearts at the South Star? Or do you want to do the Chastity again at the Death Star? So the Death Star, the Midnight Star, or the South Star? Which one would you like? To be honest, I could do with never facing any of these teams again. Lake South is a word that I can do. You want to fight these guys again? Okay, since Dio and Magna are not around, we'll do that. I'm not looking forward to this with my best players all sent to the downside, the Commonwealth. Once more, you are to face the Pyre Hearts. Then, although, I wonder. Midnight? Oh, I'm sorry, Tenchi, I didn't know you were voting. Oh, too late to take that back. He hesitates before saying anything further. You cannot sense his thoughts. I apologize. I was lost in thought there for a moment. Let us make way for the goal, ridge of goal when everyone is feeling more refreshed as much as possible. Then she gets the next decision. Alright, Tenchi, you can have the next decision. Someone wishes to speak. Okay, we have Sir Gilman. After the Liberation Rite, you find Sir Gilman in an uncharacteristically quiet and contemplative mood. He salutes you crisply with his tail. Glory to you, Master Reader, and glory to the noble Rukey Greentail. Long may he prosper in the Commonwealth. And in so doing, may he benefit the plan to which we all have been thrust. Then he falls silent for a short time. You sense him growing very emotional. In noble Rukey, this knight found a kindred spirit, Master Reader. I want a questionable honor, the greatest cunning, and a blinding speed as to befit a minstrel's tale. This knight feels our triumvirate lost something irreplaceable with it, in him. I feel we did too. Of course, this knight is also pleased that Rukey has achieved his freedom, very much so. And furthermore, this knight shall continue training even harder than before. Rukey Greentail! This knight shall train upon and on until such time he is swifter than the jagged lightnings of the deathless tempest. Okay. Now, Master Reader, this knight must beg his leave of you, for it is time, not for his rest, but for his training. Know that he is very grateful for your wisdom and your guidance in these rites. Between yourself and Master Rukey, you have instilled within this knight an unshakable resolve. He bows low and bids you a good evening. There's some stuff in the book, but I don't feel like reading it right now. Let's see. Let's continue our journey. It's daybreak. You are set forth now for a ridge goal, for what appears to be the final time. Thereafter you shall return here for one last exile's final chance at liberty. Alright. Let's do ourselves a fly. Oh, there's something over here. I don't think he made it. Whoa, my beautiful wagon, what has happened? Oh, it is but you, my wonderful Nightwings. Come to play a little trick on your good friend Manly, Oh, how very, very, very clever of you, and the damage you have caused my beautiful wagon. Doubtless it was very, very minimal. Fear not, I can afford repairs. It is no inconvenience at all. Although I do have one request for you to make amends, that is. When we next face each other in the right, I trust you know that I shall ask of you, but would you be kind enough to stand aside and let chastity prevail? Then we shall call it even. When I return to the Commonwealth, I shall see to it that you or your loved ones there are suitably rewarded. Now, ta-ta! There's somebody else we can mess with over here. Okay, nope, we can't mess with anybody there. Okay, looks like everybody has landed and they're doing their final rites, I guess. Alright, we are almost there. This is a long flight. Okay. Okay, so let's see, we have two choices here. Hollow Root. Bertrude expressed an interest in taking this route to the Ridge of Gold, or Blooming Pool. Lone Minstrel suggests a good supply of stardust may be found along this route. Oh, I forgot to dust my trinkets last time. Alright, Tenchi, if you're still here, where do you want us to land? Shall we land at Hollow Root or Blooming Pool? I will land, but you gotta pick a destination for us. Okay, so you want to go to Blooming Pool. You got it. There's so many pages to read. I'm gonna have to go read the book so the pages don't get backed up. Make a successful landing in the Downside Prairie, near the southern edge of the Downside. Memories of having first met Hedwyn, Jodario, and Rukey come flooding back. Now you should have some time in the vicinity before continuing onward toward the Ridge of Gold by land. Let's go on a search with the Lone Minstrel. Ah, there you are, reader. Shall we get going then? You accompany the lone minstrel on an excursion through the rolling hills of Blooming Pool, where it seems the stars themselves recently shed some of their splendor. Collecting stardust is a laborious and delicate process, though some find it rather meditative. In time, you have gathered a good supply of the stuff and returned to rejoin the others. You found a pile of stardust. It shimmers with an odd light. Let us stash it away. Okay, let's see, no one wants to do anything on the wagon. Let's get going. Alright. Gotta face the Pyre hearts here. These guys are quick and all of my best players are gone. Don't know what to make of that. Alright, and we have more pages. And we're out of money. Hey guys, say, what are you guys doing all the way back here? You know it's not so bad here. I was thinking, and I got some pretty good stuff. I think you ought to check it out. So we got even more stardust. Wow. Not much to see here. You guys didn't see nothing, huh? Not that we didn't see anything, we're just broke again. Okay. Let's do these worms again. After making the necessary preparations amid the lush overgrowth of the Ridge of Gold, you and your companions await the commencement of the rites. It is quieter even than usual at the onset of such events. The lone minstrel appears, bearing some sort of news. I have checked, and it appears that as though the Pyre hearts have not yet arrived, reader madam. There is no sign of Sir Deluge or anyone. Their signal is not set either. If what he says is true, your adversaries are not present, then you presume the rite cannot commence. The stars soon indicate that you are mistaken. Let's see what we have here. We will not be taking the Titan's dirty deals. I'm guessing some shenanigans happen. Either Sir Deluge is going to show up, or it'll be Orlek. You gotta say it was like, you gotta roll the tongue a little bit. Orlek. You gotta say it fierce, because Orlek is fierce.
The Commonwealth. Your home. Today it is a flame. Much like a stack of
Okay, Tenchi. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for coming in, and thanks for helping me vote. You have a good night.
Plan. Not that you care. Not that you shall live to see this place again. Your attempts at revolution shan't succeed. Though by all means keep trying.
And you're welcome.
As for myself, I shall enjoy presiding over these remaining rites.
And see, it always gets me how he rolls his tongue, his R's so hard. I cannot roll my R's, so I guess maybe I'm a little jealous. The rite is set to commence, but your adversaries, they have failed to show. Nerd. We take this for an act of acceptance rather than cowardice. It would seem the rites have nothing left to offer them. Indeed, as the rites are drawing to a close, some of the triumphants whom you have met, perhaps they're beginning to decide the stars are not worth heeding any longer. Sir Deluge, you wonder whether he would given up on the rites like that. He lacks the courage, that much is certain, though his desire to prove his competence did seem to spur him on. In any case, we have begun the ceremony here, so I ask that we end it. Do we just walk over there and...
Choose quickly or triumph.
Okay. We'll choose Bay.
Bay.
We gotta choose Sir Gilman. Also because he has the Ashen Coal.
Sir Gilman.
And we'll choose, well, we start Bertrude. But, is Tizio faster or Bertrude? I'm going with Bertrude.
Bertrude. The choice is
We take no pleasure in snuffing out a flame disowned. Pretty sure the other Nightwings are going to show up.
Lo, even your adversaries have abandoned you, and it is done. The Nightwings prevail.
Huzzah! Fastest match ever.
Not that their adversaries even care.
You know what? You're not going to take away from this victory, announcer. We won fair and square. We can't help it if the other team didn't show up. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. What did you... Hey, welcome back, Dio. Let's see, Tenchi went to bed. The Pyre Hearts, our adversary, they did not show up for the match. So Bay ran up there, we tossed the ball in there, and we won the match. It was like 5 seconds long. It took me longer to choose my team than to actually win the match. So shenanigans are afoot. By the scribes, is this what they truly wanted?
Boundless are the teachings of the scribes.
Hey, you could always catch it in the archives. Done easiest fight ever.
Begone now from my sight.
Oh yeah, you don't want to see you either. Screw you with your R's that you can roll so hard. No one speaks further of the Pyre Hearts back at the Black Wagon. Everyone is instead preoccupied with the rite that is to come. Is this true then? Is this going to be our last chance to go home? I'm afraid so. Our plan is an imperfect one, yet here we are faced with this vital opportunity. He looks over to you. Reader, my girl, please go see for yourself. I think we all know where we're headed next. And I suspect I know for whom we shall face when we arrive. I'm going to say, like, in the rankings of Volfred's planner, it was set to be the Pyre Hearts, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the... You can't see me making quotations here because I don't have a camera. The true Nightwings. Or I should say, quote-unquote, the true Nightwings. The others turn to you as well. You turn toward the wagon's door. You know what you shall see out there. Now, however, the time has come to face it. The dim and fading light of the final star pierces through the darkness, demanding your attention, guiding you toward the endpoint of your path. So, did this place always have burning embers raining down like this? This seems like a new addition to the landscape. You see playing the golden star of Solium. Look upon it for the last. Alright. Let's check the planner anyway. Seems ominous, yeah. Okay, we have no opponents. It looks like the planner is, wow. Everybody just said, screw it, we're going home. It's like, why did we even come down here then? You were summoned to the fall of Solium for your 7th and final Liberation Rite. Thus the cycle of the rites will be ended for an age. You sense that if the rite shall ever commence again, it should not be during your lifetime or any of that of your companions, even the longest lived ones. Alright, so this matters. The stars reveal to you one more thing. The adversary whom you shall face shall be Orlek. Already has crossed the Scribes Gate and waits your arrival. If the 8 scribes created the Nightwings in their own likeness, perhaps it's only fitting that the Nightwings should, in the end, be forced to face themselves. Orlek, curse this damnable cycle, that it must put us against him in this our final chance. I mean, we already sent 1, 2, 3, 4 people across. I think we did pretty good. Let us retire for the night. We shall not have many chances for rest before our journey is ended. The group disperses as exhaustion sets in. At dawn, you fly to Mount Adalel and make an effort to achieve your plan and get somebody home. But who? Oh, the plan is now sits at 78%. I mean, that's a pretty good percentage. I mean, it's not winning, but like, if this was a test and you got a 78, it's not good, but you still pass. I mean, unless this is like Fire Emblem RNGesus. You know how it goes when you're playing Fire Emblem and it's like you have a 95% chance of hitting the enemy. The enemy only has a 5% chance of hitting you, but somehow you miss and that enemy just nails you with a critical. And you're like, well, this is some BS. I see is ominous. Could be final battle time. And yeah, you'd be happy with A78. Definitely, Dio. See, we got some new stuff in here. Downside Klinger. Yields fruits from time to time, though if only one says the magic word. Does the magic word give me fruit, please? Okay, let's talk to Tizio, and we're going to read through the book before the entries get any more numerous, because I think this is going to be the end. You find Tizio there in the black wagon, looking rather more despondent than usual. When you attempt to reach out to him, he barely acknowledges you. Cree whom? Tizio indicates now that he wishes to be left alone right now. You almost run into Bay as you turn to leave. Oh, I'm sorry, miss. I was just wanting to come and check on little Tizio there. I think maybe he's taken ill or something. On further inspection, it occurs to you that Bay perhaps is not off the mark and that Tizio is unwell for some reason. Tizio has a broken heart. Come, Tizio, you're going to be alright. You might be the smallest one of us, but I think you're the toughest. Though Miss Jodario, she was the toughest of all, wasn't she? I miss her sometimes. Cree! Tizio appreciates the kind words, but still wishes to be left alone at this time. Oh, don't be silly, Tizio. You know I won't be doing that, don't you? Faye turns to you for a moment, lowering her voice. Miss, I think Tizio would like a bit of privacy, if you don't mind, though I don't mean to be rude. It's just a Tizio. Well, I told him not to eat something. There was, well, I think it was a mushroom maybe, growing in the corner over there. So I see Tizio sniffing at it, and he's always hungry, and usually I try to feed him, but this time I told him no. Because, you know, I know my mushrooms, and whatever it was, I think it was a mushroom, but it wasn't one, I know. Well, Tizio ate it anyway. Creehum. Tizio corroborates Bay's recollection of what happened. Thought he had a broken heart, but he's just has food poisoning. So I think he's going to maybe cough it up, I guess. I think maybe any moment now. You can't go outside of the wagon to do this? Tree-hoo. Uh-oh. Because, well, when I ate things I thought were mushrooms around here, I coughed them up as well. They made me rather sick, kind of like Tizio over there. I hope that I'm not being inappropriate, because, you know, it's not polite, maybe? Oh, come to think of it, Tizio, why don't we go outside? Thank you. Because then we won't have to clean up after you. Like the last time you ate something, I said maybe you shouldn't, remember? Tree-hoo! Tizio indicates that he remembers full well and regrets not heeding Bay's food-related counsel. Oh, don't worry, silly. If you're taken ill, then I think you're going to be fine. Once you have a little walk outside with me, because you're very tough. Tizio is beginning to look better already. You're my best friend, Tizio. I won't let anything bad happen to you, or at least I'll try. Okay? Don't think anyone can stop you from eating things, though. Then she snatches up Tizio in arms and whisks him out of the wagon with her. You hear her call back to you over her shoulder. Bye, miss. I'll make sure that Tizio is alright. I promise. Okay? Although the prospect of Bay administering medical assistance normally would give you pause, Tizio seemed to accompany her willingly enough. The two have shared a rather close bond since Bay first made contact with the group. For someone like her, who has lived alone for so long, the friendship must be vital. And as for Tizio, he must be impressed that a non-native of the downside seems to know her way around food safety even better than he. Okay, that was a thing that happened. And before I get this reading done, I need more water, so I'm going to head over to the fridge to get more water. And I am back. At least he didn't puke? Definitely. Let's see. The downside is connected to our realm via a single artery, the river named for our prestigious sap colleague, Luz Florian. That river gushes into seemingly nothingness. That seeming nothingness turns out, of course, to be the downside. Its existence undermines thousands of years of thought about the composition of our world. The downside southern edge we call the Sandfolds. It is a desecrated wasteland, speaking well to this land's lack of hospitality. Here, the strength of many who survived the river journey finally fails. If only they could clamber north, where lies the verdant downside prairie, a better place to perish, to be sure. That's depressing. Got anything new? I think this one is new. Jomar Valley. The downside prairie first appears serene. It is not. The soil there accommodates only the region's brutish native vines and overbrush. Most likely food sources prove poisonous. Plus we journeyed further for north. Climate there grew fouler to my senses, though the cur Jomar found it amenable. Dogs sure do like smelly stuff. The sprawling valley, pocked with long, evaporated lakes, gives evidence of the monstrosities which roam this land. We found the region's western edge to be more pleasant on the whole. There, when we found some sources of fresh water, whereas over to the east, we found the edge of the land's most hideous decay. Let's see what else we have. Flagging Hands. Beyond the valley lies Flagging Hands, which could be called a swamp if an entire sea could be merely a lake. Soon after our arrival, several of us fell into a dark despair. Such were the environs. I found it rather fascinating, though. It appears it held aspects of the reminiscent of the southern bog we dealt with as it had. We grew accustomed to the dampness of the air and grew to savor certain twigs and beetles. It can be said the Flagging Hands are an acquired taste, recommendable only for those of our same bent or perhaps downsides native imps. The sea surrounded the environs on three sides, appearing insurmountable at first. Okay. Let's see what else we got here. Sea of Solace. I'm going to make this the last one I read. Beyond a shallow, sickly gulf, our voyage grew increasingly forbidden and much harder to explain. How could a sea exist here at the bottom of the world? We could not deduce whence sprang the carcasses of the ancient sapling ships we found throughout the Sea of Solace, though the warnings that they signified we duly noted. It was here we first met the oars called the Underking, who brazenly assaulted our small skiff, for we had trespassed in his waters. But then the Underking relented, for he witnessed Solium Mur in all his doom and glory. Soon he would side with us. Then with the Underking we sailed forth into a tempest beyond reasoning or measure. Yeah, we'll go back to that later. Okay, let's get going.
Foolish
Oh boy.
reader, your so-called friends. You are accomplice to their hateful plot. They are exploiting you. You shall never have your freedom.
Isn't he a lovely person? By dawn, you're already up and about after a troubled slumber. The Black Wagon is prepared for its final voyage to the fall of Solium. No one speaks. Ah, good. That's less reading for me. Alright. Oh, never mind. As you look in the skies, Lone Minstrel raises his voice, cutting through the somber mood. Reader, a certain Odin ballad comes to mind just now. I think it may benefit the circumstance. Perhaps it may help to pass the time along our flight. Would you mind very much if I were to play this song for the Nightwings? Let's see, we have two choices by all means. The song from the Lone Minstrel may help lift the spirits of your companions at this vital time. Not now. This is your final voyage, a chance at freedom. And now is the time for a quiet contemplation. I'm going to say by all means, but what do you guys think in chat? For anybody who's voting, by all means or not now? I shall give you a moment to decide. And Goblin's been pretty quiet, and so has Magna. So I'm going to take that as by all means, and you're the only person voting at the moment. You urge the Lone Minstrel to play his ballad so that all among you might hear it. He begins without another word. Alright.
When the stars align, the rites shall come to bear. Illuminate the signs, the exiles shall be there. All are not the same, but three shall be as one. Freedom in the flame, the end has just begun. Strength may break our own, but twisted make upgrade. Together on their own, the journey shall be made.
Okay.
The journey
So,
shall be
I guess I gotta talk over this. Be sure it didn't make the journey. So, do you want to... Feels like a combo for the Storm Song. Definitely. So, do you want to go to the Temple High Road? Tizio shall gain favor from the scribes if we land here. Or it's this turn. You said Spiritual shall gain favor from scribes if we land here. It seems to be the same every time. We did the cistern last time, but I'll give you the chance to decide. Do you want the high road or the cistern? High road it is. Thank you, Dio. We touched down amid the sheer cliffs of Mount Adalel to make the pilgrimage to the summit for one last time. There, one last Liberation Rite shall soon commence. There, one last act shall regain his or her freedom. All the others shall remain to carry out their sentences here in the downside for the remainder of their lives. And in the Commonwealth, the plan of which you are all a part shall either come to fruition or shall be suppressed. Seek her scribe's favor. Okay, nobody wants to talk. After having landed, you join Tizio on an expedition to the monument of Jomar Minimane for what is likely to be the final time. Seek. Okay. Hello again, great-grandfather. I have come to ask you a favor, if you please. My friends, they all wish to return to freedom. I was hoping that you could help them just this one last time. I understand they can all go home. This is beyond even your power, now that the Titan stars have spread across the night. Yet, by your leave, I wish to help them this last time. They are my friends. They are my friends. What else is there for me to do now, save to help them? Soon he is finished. You return to the wagon in silence, feeling as though Jomar Minimane has shown you favor. At dawn you shall begin your last ascent. For now your vocations may occupy what little time you have to spare. Tizio gained 2 presents for the next rite. We shall accept the blessing. See, I was in a smash fight. Well, welcome back, Goblin. Did the fight go your way? Okay, and we have several choices. We can forage for resources, study in private, or mentor a companion. You won? Congratulations! That's always the best way to end a smash fight, by winning. Okay, so you want to study in private. And how about you, Dio? What shall you choose? Okay, looks like we have an agreement. Everyone in agreement. You locate a secluded area nearby where you should be able to study the Book of Rites, though greater understanding comes with the reader's influence. I can't remember the last time you studied. I can't remember the last time I studied. Focus on which aspects of the Book of Rites. Its teachings and their wisdom, which give our players one hope, or its innate mystic power, which will give them one presence. So basically, you gotta choose between that. Hope is how long they stay banished. Presence is how big their aura is. So, give you the moment to decide. Okay, you guys both want hope. You got it. Concentrate on the substance of the words and the teachings of the Book of Rites, such as you understand them thus far. Forgot what these stats do? It took me the entire game to remember what they do. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. You gain the reader's influence, spirit. Each rank raises your fellow exiles' hope, making them return from banishment more quickly. Alright, we're finished studying. We shall continue our journey. Alright, let's go to the Scribe's Gate. Pretty sure Goblin will call that Plague's Gate. A messenger imp with news and rumors from the other side comes huffing towards your wagon here in the quiet solitude of Mount Adalel. You let it in and offer some light refreshment as Rukey would have done. The imp's message turns out to be about him. You learn that Rukey's transgressions have all been forgiven since his return to the Commonwealth. He was offered a well-appointed home and places of business. He must have represented just the kind of lavish lifestyle Rukey always claimed to have had for himself and his extended family. Eventually, and somewhere reluctantly, however, he refuses the gifts. Instead, he tracked down Volfer's agents and gave them ample information, thus emboldening their ranks. That last bit of message sounds as though it was transcribed word for word for something Rukey said. It simply reads, "The rest of you better get back here soon, or else." You thank the messenger imp for the report. Soon, it has all your companions talking. We understand Rukey holds no small degree of influence, at least among his kind. Rukey! TCO is happy to learn that Rukey joined the revolution in the Commonwealth. That's... Jabade rebaited TK. The dog is in heaven. Okay. I had every faith that our friend Rukey would stand tall and rise to the occasion, because he is best boy. Don't you think he must be sad to turn down a house? I hope he isn't sad. Ah, the noble Rukey. He sets a shining example unto us all. The news of Rukey's liberation fills you and your fellow exiles with newfound resolve. Mr. Ebb accepts some scraps to eat off of you and rushes off. Your companions gain one hope for the next rite. Wish Rukey luck. Good luck, Rukey, you best boy. Ooh. You stand before the scribe's grate with your companions. The gate guardian is there as ever, but you sense something different in her. Exiles as Nightwings, we shall not meet again after the coming rite. Tarek and I, it shall be time we take our rest, I think. Do you just go into like a Rip Van Winkle slumber? Greetings, Celeste. I would tell you that the Nightwings are prepared, though this time I am uncertain anyone amongst us feels thus. We have a duty to uphold, Tarek. And then what, Celeste? And then nothing, not for the rights nor us, not until the dawn of a new age. Now, Nightwings, step forward. Please state your names and what it is you seek whilst crossing the scribe gate. One by one, your fellow exiles approach her, now without sureness in their steps. This is Sir Gilman of the Sea Dominion at your service. This night's never-ending quest for honor shine in here, yet first he has a noble duty to uphold. Oh, my name is Bay, and I'm here because of scribes. This is the path that they have shown me, and all of us. I like it when they call to me. We are called Big Birchroot, and we seek to fulfill the plan of Sandalwood, for we are fond of him and his beliefs, and then to go about our business. Cree-ha-ha! TCO believes that his ancestors are watching over the Nightwings and seeks to live up to their legacy. My name is Volfred Sandalwood. I long yet to see an age where freedom is one's birthright, and no longer are the good people such as these forced to contend for it. Finally, you step forth once more, you, a common wanderer who simply wants to see her quest to its completion, who managed to come this far with the group. The gate guardian observes you for a moment, then motions past the archway towards the summit. The 8 scribes bid the Nightwings welcome. Go forth with glory. Except for you, Tarek. You stay right there. I thought you said... The rites are not ended, Tarek. He looks to her, then over to the rest of you. Pardon me, everyone. I shall be there when the stars align. The Gate Guardian and Lone Minstrel remain together as...
Rejected!
Ooh! Just in time, Magna. The Gate Guardian and Lone Minstrel remain together as the rest of you depart. Leave it to Magna to make something of a somber moment. I used Defusion on the Gate Guardian. I don't know how it's possible. You have gained the summit of Mount Adalel for 7th time, the final time in which one of you shall have a chance to leave the downside. Let's see, the Beyonder Crystal seeks you. One more, I guess. Alright, looks like this will be the final stand, so I guess anything we want to get out of the way, we get out of the way. So let's finish off this damn book. Okay. The Ridge of Gold. The Serpentine Gandaroth turned to brittle stone not long after his death. Of that you may be certain. What remains is a flat, elevated basin that stands closer to the heavens. Upon the fallen Galderith's hide, the stars themselves light, and you shall know where you stand on sacred ground. We set the metal sigils, the candle flames, and we emblazoned the rock-like forms on the sigil of our passage to and from this land. And then the stars themselves, they did reply to us. They sang, shining bright, their voices loud and clear. We understood their cadence, and we knew how often to return. Alright, what else we got in here? This one's sparkling, so I think it's new. Did we... I think we did. I oft times think the carapace of the high mountain titan Balamus shall be an everlasting blemish on an almost splendid bit of land, but Jomar and his brashness. I think we already read this. Let's make sure, yeah. I think we got everything. Okay, so what we need is in chapter 8. Thank you, Dio. Reader, that you shall always bear a burden, it is much lighter than the burden of a lonesome exile. Go forth and become free. Then join with the others as you land and lead with mercy. Continue to demonstrate your worth, and knowing that the Empire's fall form the foundation of our commonwealth. You shall cease to be a reader and become a voice to both the free and to your successors here, who shall take up this book when you no longer need it. The cycle of the right shall soon see to you that others like you shall be liberated, the coming of another age. May the stars shine ever brightly on us all. So does that mean we have a chance to escape by becoming a voice? Anything else? I think that's it.